Hey Fop! And hello everybody. Welcome back to Demon Souls. Just move my microphone up. Welcome back to Demon Souls, everybody. We left off hanging out by Sparkly the Crow's tree. So I have some funny crow stories. In real life, crows will give you gifts if they because they'll recognize you after a while. If you feed them or like you help them, they'll start recognizing you. And a friend of mine, or an acquaintance, really, she'd give millet cookies to them. And after a while, they started giving her trinkets, like buttons, little bits and bobs that were shiny and sparkly. So they definitely like sparkly things. It's definitely a thing. The other thing to say about specifically FromSoft crows is that FromSoft has a thing for crows. Mostly it comes out of Armored Core, in that most of the mechs are called. They're either called Nexus or like Ravens. Kind of depends on which Armored Core generation you're talking about. So Ravens have always kind of figured fairly heavily in FromSoft lore, a bit like wolves, and I'm pretty sure it's just because they like them. But fun stuff to note. Aw, man. Well, no point in fighting him now. In any case, our destination today is the second level, which I guess they've renamed the ritual path. So we're going to Storms 2. We're going to hang out there. Yesterday we beat up on the Adjudicator, doing it the coward's way, mostly because I wanted the trophy. It's a bit weird, because now you have to do it from the very top. I swear I used to do it on the second level on the PS3. We've already defeated Urbane's Black Phantom. We've unlocked the good arrow merchant. And Blidge will meet us here now.
Hello there, we meet again. You look terrible. Cheer up. Life is an adventure.
I like his armor this time. His armor was pretty plain in the PS3 one, but I actually quite like this one. It's really in the details, the woven leather, and the tooled like waist thing he's got going on. I like it. It's looking good, Blidge.
This is where the ancient barbarians offered their honored heroes to the storm. To seek storms in life and meet storms in death. That was the warrior's code.
I don't remember this at all. I think this is all new, yes.
Is a fine pile of dust. I've never been so wrong about a dig. Call myself a grave robber. I'm a disgrace.
I don't remember any of this dialogue at all.
I've never been so wrong about a dig. Call myself a grave robber. I'm a disgrace.
And I did speak to him a bunch. Mostly to buy arrows. I think light arrows are new too. He also sells Moonshade Stone, which is also why I would talk to him a bunch. I need 4 of these. This is a new item. I know this one for a fact. Dried magical slug remains. Magic resistance. Fluorescent water. Fire arrows look pretty neat. Light arrows. Yeah. But I do know I would come down and, like, grab arrows off of him. And then piece back out again. We did grab the compound arrow. I might try to upgrade that to sticky. I don't know what I'm doing with my boss souls yet. So, maybe. I am thinking about sitting around and, like, shooting Hellkite in Boletaria 2, which is why I unlocked this this merchant, because he's mostly important for arrows. If anybody's like dealt with the new items, let me know if they're worth my time. Oh yeah, I've done it. It takes 1,000 arrows. Actually more like 1,001. Magic ones? Yeah, I think the elemental arrows are all new for the remake. So I'm not sure how well they do either. I spent too long talking to Blidge, so these guys are here. Yeah, I was just talking to Blidge. We've already killed the Reaper dude once. I'm also using the wrong weapon. Because I wasn't gonna be doing this! I got distracted. Oh no. Oh no. I got distracted. Oh yeah, no. Yeah. It is probably easier to snipe him. I was actually moving on, but I completely got distracted with, like, Bloodlust. That's why I still have my mace on. Oh, well. Wanted to check in on Blidge. So that's fine. Alright, so let's see what's different down here. This section is kind of difficult, but it's not as bad as, like, in my experience, as the Valley of Defilement. It would be great if I didn't, like, whiff. Although he's still an idiot, so there's comfort in that fact. So Danger Man, what's up? How's your Sunday going? Given how aggressive everything is, we might be able to, like... abuse their AI a bit more. I like all of the... When in doubt, do what you need to do to get through. There's no one... Ooh, holy arrows. Free holy arrows. I'm down. I'm here for that. Hey, Faded. I guess I can try those out free before I buy a whole pant load of them. So these gold guys were they're in both the PS3 opening cinematic and in this cinematic. The gold skeletons are neat, but they're also kind of like Black Phantom skeletons, but without being Black Phantoms. Let's see if I can abuse their AI. Alright. They don't follow that far down. Oh, yeah. Trying to get lock-ons on them, but... Alright, here's where I probably will die. Yeah, like Agamemnon. Does this skip still work, is my question. Like, the landing isn't really there anymore, is it? Alright, let's YOLO and do some tests. You can even see... Well, before we do that, you can see the old hero now. Because essentially we're pretty much just going down. His boss arena is at the very bottom. The old hero is frozen up top. And if you've seen my Shadow Tower Abyss playthroughs at all, you'll know that he is somewhat referenced as an NPC in Shadow Tower Abyss. Not nearly as tall. Let me see here. Oh, he just fell off. Okay. So, in the PS3 version, I used to skip a lot of it, because in the PS3 one, there's a ledge. And I've heard conflicting reports whether this still exists or not. Okay, it works. Oh, crap. Hello. I'm not the biggest fan of doing this doing this level. So I got used to doing this thing. Oh, you know what? Maybe holy arrows are in the original. Because I know there's a special arrow you get in the... You get in his in the old hero's boss room. Yeah. I remember things as it comes up. Can you move? There we go. So this is actually the important bit of this entire level. Which would be a little bit weird because they're all slugs. Successful runs at Bloodborne are here. So, like I keep harping about, this is a game about water. The importance of water being the essence of the soul. And this whole level links with Valley of Defilement and links with Latria. Let's blow this guy up. In the sort of meta sense of visions of faith in this game. You get 3 different sort of visions of faith, or faith lost, really. You get Defilement with like Maiden Estrella. You get Shrine of Storms with Saint Urbane trying to be a mission and exposing himself as a greedy jerk. And then you get like Latria, who are all science all the time. But this one is like a primitive, an older sort of faith. And they knew too that the soul was in water. And they cultivated special water. Sticky white slime is pretty neat. There's also hit lists in here, so we'll probably have to go down here anyway. Oh yeah. I have most of it. I have to reread one paragraph because I flubbed something in the read and I didn't notice it until like after the fact. Yeah, Flubber was a menace. Alright, let's switch back to my actual weapon. Hello! Like I said, enemies in this game have been, in this version of the game, have been strangely aggressive. I actually really like how they look, though. I like the little teeth. They're still cute, though. Alright, let's go and loot this place. Because there is some good loot in here. Oh yeah, just like Dune. You gotta keep the spice flowing. I guess that's why there's an item for spice. For regaining your magical aptitude. Because like in Dune, it opens up your mind so you can do interstellar travel. I used to farm these guys a lot, because, for those who have not played the PS3 original, there's a lot of trophies. Like, a lot of trophies. And a lot of those trophies are getting max level weapons of various different types. And one of those types uses Seersucker. Sucker Stone. Which is like a better poison branch or something like that. And so getting max level of those was like a thing. So I was here a lot. Because these are the guys, besides the fetuses in Estrella's room, who will drop it. And yes, definitely Fated. I didn't ignore what you said, but it's definitely good stuff that you wrote there about how we feed the old one, and its byproduct is life. That's a really good point. And something I wanted to talk about a little bit, because the PS5 doesn't record the chat messages on my screen. So I didn't want people to miss that. Also, fun fact is, this isn't the first time you'll find slugs in this game. But these guys are markedly different from the other slugs. Give me my hit list. Oh, well, in this version, I haven't been down to Defilement 2 yet. I don't do enough damage in, Yes. You have to wonder if before they started dumping bodies or people into Defilement, whether the Valley of Defilement also worshipped the same thing that was worshipped here, considering the whole slug thing. and polluted water versus the water that's here. More sacrificed bodies. Make sure I've got what I want. I don't know why kunais are there, but we'll switch that for fresh spice, because it must flow. And let's go meet an old hero. You actually can peace out right here if you wanted to. They've put other heroes, I guess. Correct me if I'm wrong, if these guys were here before. If all who have a soul are demons because they feed on the old one, and the old one is something born of primordial water, then is... Sorry, it gets cut off there. If you can Is the old one Yggdrasil, basically? I'm not sure if the old one is Yggdrasil, rather than it is actually just the world. Yeah, like the old one is the amoeba? Yeah, sort of. And I think it's fairly ignorant of its place. It just wants to feed. It just wants to be watered. It just so happens that water is souls. Yeah, and he looks pretty cool. He's dropped a lot of the visual references from his reference in Shadow Tower Abyss, though. But he looks really cool. I like the glowy flame bits he's got. Let me just walk around here. Grab some stuff. Now, while he's swinging around because he's actually blind, in Shadow Tower Abyss, if you haven't seen my playthrough on that, his mirror is shorter, obviously, but he's looking for his king in the Shadow Tower, and he eventually dies in the, well, what passes for the poison swamp in Shadow Tower Abyss. But he isn't blind there. But you also never see him fight, so you can't really say if he's one way or the other. And yeah, I wonder what Elden Ring will play with element-wise. I think maybe they'll play with gold. Gosh, what damage is that? This is going to be a long fight. Yeah, old hero, like, I know old heroes thing, but my damage is, like, not great, so... Length actually does not go in anyone's favor. I wonder if my R2 would be better. Also, there is nothing honorable about this fight. Let's be honest here. You've got the Slayer of Demons using a Thief Ring, taking advantage of the fact that this guy is blind AF, hitting his ankles, and then running away. Well, walking very briskly away. It's actually really sad to see him get frustrated every time he doesn't know. I'm really interested to see how George Martin, his influence in creating the world, which I think is George Martin's strong suit, actually. World creation. I'm really interested to see how that will work with FromSoft's very particular brand of high fantasy. I aborted there because he turned around. Is there any special trophies for killing him in a special way? Yeah, like, I am actually not a fan of George Martin's writing. And I am especially not a fan of George Martin's dialogue. George Martin, his television-written episodes, and his episodes that he wrote for Beauty and the Beast, starring Linda Hamilton, are actually really bad. I am not a fan. But George Martin is very good at world building, and I really like his world building, his world design. I think it's well put together. Yeah. And he has a predilection for weird trees. Match made in heaven, IMO. Yeah, like George Martin has his weird trees, which cry blood sap, and have blood leaves. Elden Ring has gold trees. I don't know if I'll be able to figure out who wrote the trees or not, George Martin or FromSoft. Like, I don't know very much about the Weirwood trees. All I actually saw is the show, so I'm going to rely on people who actually read A Song of Ice and Fire to, like, tell me more if there's, like, more spoken about the weird trees. Because, like I said, I'm not a fan of his writing or his dialogue. If he wrote an episode of Game of Thrones, I was like, oh no. I'm unsure whether Cloak would actually help even more. Because Cloak seems to shorten the vision cone. Ha! Hey, Samuel. I was stating I am not a fan of Gurm's prose or his dialogue. I like his world building, but everything else I'm not a fan of. He super didn't like that I hit him 3 times. He's stuck behind a thing. That's funny. Yeah. Like that's the other thing. George Martin overwrites his prose quite a lot. He's like, and this is the flayed man who, for 5 pages, blah 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 blah, when really it's just a dinner. there a... Lamprey pies for everyone! Don't forget the lemon cakes! Now, I'm a big fan of lemon, I understand, but still. But I am super looking forward to seeing what Gurm puts together as far as oh, he totally writes when he's hungry. I did chuckle when a lamprey pie made it into game of, like, the TV show. Like, once. I'm like, come on, Gurm. Yeah, or they wanted to make it very apparent it's a fray. TV has to dumb things down a lot. Because there'll be somebody who will just not get it. So do we think that the old hero was used to extract their soul to fuel the water that's going on all the way around here? What kind of weird theories do we have of the old hero? While I nip at his ankles. I feel bad for Star Wars fans, because they've gotten a couple of different reimaginings. Hey, Darkstar Mike. Great to see you. I'm nipping at a giant's ankles. It's slow because my damage output kind of sucks right now. Storm King is a huge reference to Kingsfield 3. I've already spoken about this. I don't want to, like, talk your ears off about how Storm King... Kingsfield 3 reference. But if anybody's interested, I'll talk about it again, but... You know what? I'm gonna go back. Just wait for him to cycle back. I do better somebody at From Software who is an archaeologist, like... a librarian who just, like, knows everything that's gone on. Yeah. And faith is really interesting too, because, like, you've got faith in science, faith in religion, and, like, the God Crew are very interested in starting a crusade against Sage Frake in the Nexus. But they talk a big game, they never do anything about it. Right. Authoritarianism is a good way to put it. Oh yeah. Everybody has human foibles. Urbane is shown to be a greedy jerk. Always wanting his offerings. Falling for Patches' trap. And what better villain is the Science Crew, which in this game is wizards. Because they're painted in a lot of the same light. Sciencing souls and soul power. But even Frake isn't, like, he's no, like, pure as Driven Snow either. He's got his own issues with misogyny and, like, Yuria, she can't be like that, she's a woman. Meanwhile, Patches is like, I don't need nothing. Here's some grass. Yeah, Yuria and Mephistopheles do deserve more attention. We were speaking a little bit about the Soul Society yesterday while we were traipsing around Latria 2. And since Lantria tells a mini story about elitism, especially academic elitism, what does a fraternity of people who think only they are like deserving of the soul arts heighten that? And Mephistopheles is the leader of that whole shebang. And for sure, academic elitism is a thing in Asia. Especially when you have the big college entrance exams in Japan, the big college entrance exam, also known as the Sunung in South Korea. Those put the SATs to shame. Oh, the Soul Society exists without Allant. I don't think Allant is the leader of the Soul Society. Allant really just kind of wants one thing, and he wants oblivion for himself and for the world. Can you call the spreading of knowledge? The Soul Society sure thinks so. They're trying to kill everybody who has any modicum of ability with the soul arts. Because, again, they're gatekeepery. Academic elitism. Only they are allowed or good enough to, like, wield the soul arts. And also, souls is a finite resource. That's some of my takeaways with regards to the Soul Society. Well, that's the thing about the fog. What's the fog? In my view, the fog is what's left when you burn away a soul. So, like, the fog keeps spreading because you keep burning souls. But souls is a finite resource. When you run out of people, what's going to happen with the fog? It's not the same sort of seal that, like, Prince Alexander put down on Verdite to keep the demons in. This fog seems to be what remains, because what remains when you get rid of, like, you boil water? It's like steam. It's fog. Hey, Loki. My dog has woken up from his nap. Now underneath the chair that has my my microphone. Remember, I sit on the floor. Just biting at ankles. So, in my view, the fog isn't a thing to worry about. The fog is just kind of a byproduct of burning away water, souls. But fog also tells you the closer you get to the boss, the more fog walls there are, because the boss is burning away souls. There's a lot more bass to this soundtrack. Before it just used to be the female voice, da da dum, doing that, and it just used to be that. Yeah, I'll wait for him to come back. Oh, Sleepy Hollow, that's a good one. This is such the, least honorable way to kill off an old hero. It's such an ironic sort of boss fight. The Slayer of Demons probably shouldn't feel good about it. I mean, I'm neutral character tendency, so I'll probably won't care. My character won't care. Well, that's a thing. Let's head back to Nexus. Indeed. Welcome back, Kukulak.
Thou seekest the power of the soul, then touch the demon inside.
Let's see here.
Mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
I can get six levels.
The world might be mended.
Let's bring that to 15. That to 20. That to 17. Does nothing, so whatever. Which unintended thing?
Art thou finished?
If you mean skipping most of the level to get to... Yeah, it's still there. Yeah, it's still there. Alright, let's put away the soul.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on you.
Throw that there.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
Alright. Demons can't kill me. I'll kill me. Alright, next thing is we gotta go to Ed. Let me see here. The Nexus is really big. Doesn't really use... Doesn't really use that it very well.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch.
It's much bigger than it needs to be.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
I think I don't have enough for... Yeah,
Hello
that's
again.
why I suicide. Of course
I'm
I
keeping
have
a
it.
close watch on your belongings, don't you worry.
Moonlight stone, shade stone. I've only got one. Damn it. And it's 3,000 a pop. And I need 3 more. Which means I need 9,000?
You have a heart of gold.
Okay. How much is one? No. You will eventually have to do some soul farming. But not right now. I am white tendency in... Yeah, I can go get the Makoto, probably. Guess I will. First, let's do what we came here.
Oh, hello. I'm here to please. What can I get you?
You're looking a bit moist. Alright, let's go see if we can go grab the Makoto. Ah, the magic sword, Makoto. Everything's a bit damp. A cursed katana that has appeared in folklore through the ages, named for Makoto the giant, who lived in a distant land. Countless unique teeth have been carved into the blade. These teeth ravage the flesh, never to heal again. Cursed weapons, like the Makoto, are said to devour the wielder's essence and rob their warmth. Innumerable warriors continue to be taken by the Makotos of lore, nonetheless. So, white tendency is really interesting. Well, tendency in general is really interesting from a lore standpoint, because it actually shows you are making a difference of a sort by killing. By killing demons. And, there are tangible differences within the world. There's always a katana in a FromSoft game. Like, all the Kingfield games have one. And, I find it pretty funny. Actually, there's, like, 3 of them. There's 3 katanas in Demon Souls. The Hitless, the Makoto, Uchikatana.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on you.
Throw the epee away. Don't need the arrows yet. Though we might.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
Alright, well. Let's see how much Ed wants to charge me for upgrading my sword. Ah, dang it. I need 2 more shards. Dang it. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to kill a Reaper. And buy some stuff from Blidge and come back. Since we've killed the old hero, we have Maneaters and Leechmonger. Ugh. 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 Yuck on both of them. Dang it. Or he's gonna die in a second. Wonder if those souls will be on the bloodstain. Yeah, no, it's not Leechmonger, it's getting to Leechmonger. I hate that level. I'm not a big fan of that level. I've got the dragon sword though for Leechmonger. So I got one.
Hello, I'm here to please.
Listen, Darkstar, I never remember the numbers. That's why I call them like Latria 1, Latria 2. I should have enough now. What are the numbers? I never remember. I never remember the field numbers. Blidge shouldn't. I don't think so. I don't know offhand. Getting to Maneaters is fairly easy. It's just fighting Maneaters. And then getting the Leechmonger is hard. The Leechmonger itself isn't too terrible. There we go.
All done. Then be gone.
I work alone. Okay, let me dump the rest of my souls and patches.
Well,
nice stuff, eh? Come again then. I'll be awaiting.
And it's funny, I just upgraded my falchion, but my falchion is not going to be used for the next two bosses. So... let's see here. What is my... I guess we're gonna bash our heads against Leechmonger. Well, the Valley of Defilement. I am stronger this time, though. So maybe it won't be too bad. Alright, it's behind here. Does anyone in chat have any experience with being a missionary? Oh, it's over here. I haven't either. I'm actually curious. Because I can see this starting off for Australia as a mission, and as I've read, being a missionary is a bit problematic in some ways. With regards to the colonialism and such like that. So I wanted to see if that was anybody's experience. Oh god, rats! So we have decided that he must die. Because of how aggressive the AI is now. But sometimes I'm lucky and I can push him off. And sometimes that happens. In the PS3 I was able to like just run around him and he'd give up pretty fast. Not the same. Standard missionary strat is to focus on people who are on the periphery of society because they are most likely to side with outsider, which is pretty much exactly what happens here. The filthy woman is correct. Filthy woman did nothing wrong. She's just filthy. So my thought is there's something to be said about colonialism. Because it seems like the original intent for Australia was to send a pretty saint, the sixth of her line, to this here underpowered periphery group and to get them in line. And not the first time FromSoft deals with issues of colonialism. Again, that's a big thing in Shadow Tower Abyss. Ah, dang it! Omni rolling killed me! Come on down, friends. And then Australia, also part of the commentary on faith versus science. Threw it away. And turned herself into a demon and helped lobotomize pretty much everybody here. Because that's how you get it. You deal with your pain, right? You just lobotomize yourself? Right? Yeah? I take a dim view with Australia, I guess. Yes, literally. There is evidence about it. She basically lobotomizes them so that they feel no pain anymore. The filthy woman is correct. Just remember, the filthy woman is right. And she's also... That's also kind of a commentary, because, like, Australia is beautiful. And so people are easily manipulated by the beautiful. The filthy woman is not, but she's telling the truth. Alright, try number 3. Dang it! Yeah, F for me. I really shouldn't be rolling that way. dark moon grass. That's nice. Hold on a second. Loki, what are you doing? Come here, Loki. Poor dog. Can you repeat the question? Favorite healing system? Would it be on brand if I said the Kingsfield one? Which is essentially Estus plus grass. Which, you know, I guess you could just call the Dark Souls 2 one, but... But I like having the full heal in crystal flasks. Yes, you have to go manually fill the flasks. You have to find the fountain. Yeah, I quite like that. Nice little reward for like manually walking back to the to your fountain. Good stuff. Yeah, I do like the Kuon heal system. It does make a lot of sense too. Gosh, darn it. Hold on just a second. Let me make sure my dog's okay. What's the matter, Lucky? Why are you sitting there? Okay, I'm back. Dog wanted to be where all the food was. But while I was thinking about it, you know what heal system I would like to see come back? Shadow towers. Because there is a normal heal system within Shadow Tower, but to repair your equipment, you use your health points. So you cannibalize yourself to heal your equipment. And you can eat your equipment to heal yourself. If you wanted to. Or you can use your heal system. So, like, you could... There's a lot more thought into it. Whether you want to, like, destroy your equipment or destroy yourself to repair your equipment. And remember, equipment breaks, it doesn't work anymore. And equipment is a finite resource for a lot of it, because a lot of Shadow Tower and Shadow Tower Abyss is a survival horror game up to a certain point. Hey, Zero! And so, like, that system could really come back and be really well received, I think. Because you have to think whether you want to repair your equipment and hurt yourself doing it. And granted, there's ways of cheesing that too, but I think that thought process would be really well received in today's environment. In a way, I kind of think Bloodborne could have done really well with the Shadow Tower heal system. I wonder if I can face... Yes! Bloodborne does have something really similar to Shadow Tower in that regard. To eat your health for blood bullets. You are definitely right there. Gosh darn it. Die! Die before... Dang it. Yeah, you could do that. I just don't want to deal with the... Take more time to deal with the stupid rats. Yeah, plague rats make that sigh, because then you have to, like, sit there and shoot the rats and... And nothing seems to stun the same way anymore with fire. That said, I've got the mask on, which, just like its predecessor in Shadow Tower, has an MP regen, so that's cool. Poorly, but it's gonna end poorly anyway. So, wake up frames is really slow. And, like, wake up frames from his smash doesn't allow you a chance to, like, dodge the second smash. It's a bit dumb. So if you're doing that on the bridge, then, like, you've got to be basically perfect on those dodges, otherwise you might just eat a death. I've actually been trying to push him off the bridge. Yeah, for now. Let's see if I can get past Leechmonger. I did die to Leechmonger twice. Like the 2 times I made it down to her. Oh, yeah, that's because Leechmonger is a member of the clergy. She, Leechmonger is very clearly the owner of the Istarel, a woman who was a member of the clergy who was sent to this mission with the expressed intention of bringing back Astraea, because she is, by the way, the 6th saint, so she had a lot of pressure on her to perform, evidently. And she was apparently their crown jewel, so they sent basically an entire platoon down to get her. But by the time they had sent them, Astraea had converted everybody here, but not converted them to the religion they wanted them to convert to. She converted them to the religion of Astraea. Stuff that they will do again in Ariandel. Very similar story. Yeah, she started a cult. And so by the time like the Faith started sending their mightiest warriors to come, quote, rescue Astraea, when they would get here, it'd be like a scene out of her, like, Midsummer. They'd end up dead. And she turned them into demons. So the owner of the Istarel is Leechmonger. And by the way, it's religion that used leeches to heal people. You can't say Astraea didn't have a sense of humor. Let me make sure there's nothing new on the rafters. I feel like I'm the only one who has this dim a view of Australia. I really enjoy the character, and I enjoy her as a villain, not as a damsel in distress. I think the damsel in distress thing is a front. But I am also a person who will say that the vision of Guinevere you see in Dark Souls 1 is not how Guinevere looks like. And that was just made by Gwendolyn to manipulate the chosen undead. Oh yeah, definitely. You know, I actually have Heart of Darkness on a Blu-ray. All it needed was a few levels of strength, because the couple of times I tried Leechmonger, I was at like 10, which isn't fast enough to even slow down her healing. Sounds good. Pet the dog for me a little bit more. Archstone of Leechmonger. All that is unclean ends up in the giant swamp at the base of the Valley of Defilement. The swamp is a cesspool of mutilage, vermin, and plague. I think I get like one level out of her now. Yeah, just one. Leechmonger should have been killed a lot sooner, but I was having issues getting to Leechmonger.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
Let's make sure Endurance and Vit gets to 20, and then we'll have to figure out the rest.
Art thou finished? May thy strength help the world be mended.
This is utilitarian fashion. I think I need to change my fashion again. I actually really like the wizard's clothes. Like, I really like the wizard's clothes. Pair that with the black boots. Alright, I guess we'll do Defilement too. Let me attune new stuff.
Be careful how you use it.
Sure. Oh, wait. I forgot to do something really important. Leopold 2. Yeah. Actually, two really important things. Alright, back to defilement 2. Probably should have bought some grass, but I'm not going to load the Nexus again, so... I do not mind Defilement 2. I know that's a bit of a hot take, but I actually don't mind it. I actually played it first before Dark Souls 1. So, I bought Demon Souls. I have the weirdest way of playing modern From Software games. So I ended up playing Demon Souls before Dark Souls 1. But I think I played Bloodborne first. Anyway. I played Demon's Souls first. So I played through Valley of Defilement first. Blighttown didn't bother me. You could say. Blighttown PS3 didn't bother me because of Valley of Defilement. Let me be clearer there. But Valley of Defilement is just basically a big circle. Yeah, this swamp is better than the way to Leechmonger. There's more stuff to do. And we get the cat ring, so... The only thing about it is if you're, like, sensitive to sound, then the constant hissing in Valley of Defilement will probably get to you. But now you can actually see the back. You can see the whole thing. You can even see the Black Phantom all the way over there just walking around. What a difference draw distance makes. Wow, you could actually see it. There's a lot of really cool items hanging around, so... I don't know, do I want to go do all the items first, or do I want to tag the fog wall? So the fog wall is straight back there. If you're on the PS3 and you don't know how to get there, just follow the jellyfish. The jellyfish will lead you directly to the fog wall in the back. That will lead you to that half of the circle. if you're just going directly. Murdenhammer should be over this way. There we go. Glad I'm... You know what? That's the biggest improvement here. No constant... God, I hated that. Should probably put the regenerator ring on. Faith builds will like this quite a bit, because regen builds do very well down here, which is part of the point. Yeah, which just became the Lucerne in Dark Souls. Yeah. You are correct, I believe. The same thing. I do miss the walls covered in bugs. That's one thing I miss from the PS3 to this one. Now it's just a lot of ooze. And it's like, well, okay. But I also miss the river of blood, the river of bugs. Celine should be around here, but I don't want to run into the Black Phantom. Because the Black Phantom will rock me. I always turn the War Scythe into the boss weapon. Is the War Scythe itself any good? So yeah, the fog wall is right on top of my head. You have to get by another one of the big guys. Possibly. I always think I don't exactly remember where Celine hangs out. This is actually useful now. So the Black Phantom has a thief ring, so you won't be able to see her until she's in your cone. The original Butcher. I quite like the reflection on the water. Very nice. Water used to be one of the hardest things to, like, make in video games. That and hair, from what I understand. Like, I remember when Square Pictures was a thing? And, The Spirits Within was going to be, like, the next box office awesomeness. Yeah, me neither. But, there was a lot of, like, articles and ink spilled about how, oh my god, they rendered thousands of strands of hair. Oh! Surprised Pikachu face. That stuck with me. Even if the movie didn't. Yeah, it's not bad. I should get more faith. The problem with utility builds is that they're not focused at all. I mean, it's probably obvious. So the jellyfish will drop lotuses if you're ever, like, in the mood for farming. Man, with how, like, aggressive things are now, I wonder if this guy will let me be after a fashion. If I can get past him and get to the fog wall. Damn it. And that's why I should probably have switched to my thief ring. Welcome to the safe place. Sure. I quite like the jellyfish. They're pretty neat. Yeah, it just makes sense. There's like no reason. There's no theme. They're just here. And they make sense. They're way better than mosquitoes. Hate the mosquitoes. You guys are making a racket back there. Poison lasts for a dog's age, doesn't it? Cheesing the way... Hey, you know what? It's in the game. If it's in the game, it's not cheese. It's just another tool. Oh, come on. How... I was out of that water. Why did I go into the animation? Come on. Yeah, it's just... This is a tool in the toolbox you choose to employ. If they made the swamp effect last longer to engender people to get the new ring in Blackworld Latria 2. I doubt it. Oh, really? How's that coming along, Darkstar Mike? Darkstar Mike is making their own game in Unity. Yeah, fire is definitely the way to go. Too much corn syrup. That's funny. It's very much like French cooking. Like there's a lot of steps for something that seems really simple. With Japanese cooking. Using a bow might end up being the way to go. How long are you gonna follow me, dude? Oh, hey, another thief ring. Hate mosquitoes. The real question is whether I want to go for the shortcut or not. The shortcut is somewhat hard, sometimes harder for me than to just go to Dirty Colossus, beat up Dirty Colossus, and use that. Yeah, AI is a bit more aggressive in Remake. And I'm not sure if that's Mandela effect, but it's sort of been my experience. That the AI has been a bit more aggressive this time around. I can't get a... Here are the other slugs. The MLS is up there. Slugga boys! This is strangely satisfying. But it is taxing on my resources. Anyway, I've got better things to do than to mess with Knight Vito and his sword. I think until you bring the sword down, the slugs are infinite. Tag the second fog wall, which is pretty good. We did pass the filthy merchant because she's still in the leash range for the two big guys. Ugh. Neck cramps. Oh, come on. Dang it! Yeah, and I was still in wake-up frame, so I... I probably should switch to my better weapon. I'm using fire because fire does good work here, but it's not my best weapon. Oh hey, there's the Black Phantom up there. You can see her right above my head. Wonder what she's doing. Besides being a jerk. Wait, what? Oh, damn it! I was not paying attention to my health. Just follow the dead jellyfish to victory, I guess. Marrowstone is pretty decent. Gosh darn it. See here. Can you speed up the slow walk, please? Thank you. Grass jelly. That's a new item, I think. Black pine resin, really good. Fire stuff. You get some more MP. Help the Regeneron. I should have won that trade. Most expensive mosquito ever. What do you mean, Kuan magic system? Ah, yes, yes. So Kuon's magic system, you have a finite number of talismans. You burn a talisman, and that is your magic. Fairly simple. If I have to fight, then I'm gonna fight with... Sometimes running is the best answer. You can tell I've done that before, huh? Okay. We're just gonna fight Dirty Colossus. We're gonna see how this works now. I definitely did not have a good stance there. Well, we gotta go back and buy some grass, and maybe we'll go fight Maneaters.
We've long been... Nice stuff, eh?
Like, I was doing good damage on Dirty Colossus, so we might go back to deal with that. But, like, I just didn't have didn't set down myself correctly on that boss. So let's go fight Maneaters. Oh, you did! That's great. Which ones did, which essays did you read? Maneaters and Dirty Colossus are pretty much left before we go back to Bulgaria. Broken Crown, I am finishing a voice read of it. Where's the souls for that? Come on. Come on, game. Okay. I'm definitely gonna have to do some farming. Great, finally. the first attempt I've done that I've been able to kill a stupid snake. They caught me in a loop. He tripped me. He tripped. You guys saw that. He tripped me. Alright. Let's do it again. Is it also me, or is durability more of a thing in this game? Because I'm just watching the bar. The bar definitely looks like it wants to be repaired. Yeah, Maneaters is a skill check, because, you know, all of the .2 bosses are skill checks, after a fashion. But this one is definitely that, hey, do you have enough damage? Lock-on nearly killed me there, oh my gosh. Like, the old hero teaches you it to be observant. Flame Lurker teaches you to just fight. Maneaters wants to know if you have enough damage, and Dirty Colossus is like your elemental type damage because it's got weaknesses against fire. So like your .2 enemy, your .2 bosses tests a different thing, and everything else you can get through at pretty low level. I mean, I'm only level 40. That was better, but I probably have like 1 or 2, and then I'm gonna have to farm for souls to rebuy grasses. I definitely don't think I'm killing the first one fast enough. I'm like stuck with both of them for way longer than I think I should be. I whiffed the backstab. Yeah, it does. I'm gonna have to see if the merchant in Stonefang 2 has dragon shards. It's not as much as a pain as getting to Leechmonger. Because, like, you can just backstab it and it'll be fine. You just run away. Like, the run to Maneater isn't terrible. You just have to remember to switch your rings. Run to Old Hero isn't terrible if you know the secret. And it does work here because I did it. You can skip most of that run. Which was an old speedrun thing. And it was like the first speedrun tech I just started using in normal runs. Yes, they did. Because they moved the impossible drop rate to the coins. For penetrator armor. The one thing I really do miss, though, is server tendency. There used to be server tendency. Time for me to get out my walker and do story time. Back in the PS3 days, there was only 3 servers following Armored Core rules with servers and multiplayer, because Armored Core would do multiplayer before Dark Souls did. So, there would be 3 servers. Japan, US, Europe. Because of Demon's Souls' like weird release, because Sony canceled it outside of the US, but then people started like importing it, which got the attention of Bandai Namco and Atlas. This was before Atlas was owned by Sega. BT dubs. And so there was only 3 servers. So there would be server tendency, which is why all of the trophy lists, trophy guides from back then say play offline, because server tendency will mess you up. It doesn't happen here now, because servers are just weird. But during specific dates, Atlas would like mess with the server tendency for like gifts. So Halloween was pure black server tendency. And like Christmas was pure white. Anyway, Sega bought Atlas, and then Sega probably instigated the server close down for PS3 demons. How are you hitting my, like, ankle and then, like... is kind of not the best. 'Cause I was so close to killing the second snake, too. I need to do a couple of runs at the Reaper so I can buy more grass. And maybe buy some shards. I have to... I don't know. The merchant in Stonefang 2 sells shards, right? Also, where did the white birch arrow thing go to? Okay, that's exactly what I thought. I wasn't quite sure, though. Some people kill themselves and just pick up their souls. I will forget, so I'll just run right back. Yeah, because this is only a +2 dragon sword. So, I probably should go buy some. It's actually much easier to farm because of how quick everything loads. Don't you have Seaths to go kill out there? Moobot, it's fine. It's fine, Moobot. One more time, and then we'll go down to Stonefang. This late in the game, you have all the tools necessary to win. It's just how you employ them. They gave you a good farming spot right here. You should have all of the merchants unlocked. Alright, back to the Nexus. Ah, yeah, the rays are really good too. I don't like grinding while I'm streaming. I feel like people would get bored. Rude. Let's head back. Let's head down. Haha. Iframes. Don't think you guys are out there. Rude. They got rude dudes. Rude dudes.
Oh, hello.
So I have 3 in storage. I need probably 3 more for 6. Who's doing that? That would be 6. It is 6, right? Yeah. 6 and a chunk. Alright. Eat magic, jerk! I would still pay for plushies of bugbears. So, while we're doing stuff, any thoughts? Anything that I haven't covered in the last few sessions that anybody wants to talk about? What do I make of Miyazaki-helmed female characters?
To be a blacksmith and show me your steel.
I think there's a sly bit of feminism going on in his characters. Especially with regards to, funnily enough, Armored Core for Anster. Hey, Clem Hazard! What's going on? Need 2 more chunks. We'll see if +3 is enough.
All done. Then be gone.
Because White Glint is his first heroine, and she's in 4 Answer. And really sets the stage for all of that. Yeah, we're way over time, actually. I'm just chit-chatting, grind a few souls here and there, updated a sword for Maneaters.
Well, we've long been acquainted.
So we're talking about, stuff people have thought about. Yeah, headgear that obscures vision is pretty abundant. Even in Armored Core, because you never see your pilot. Your pilots are watching the outside world through computer screens and stuff. So Alright, well, we're way over time. Because I usually stream for 3 hours, and it's now almost 3:40. So, I think I'm going to end the stream here. If you're not already there, please join me on my Discord. Discord invite is pinned on my Twitter and on my YouTube channel. And I usually stream on the weekends if I do stream. Last couple of months I've been sourcing some stuff. I got Kingsfield Additional 1 and 2, and I've been working on jailbreaking my PSP. I need a USB wire though, a specific sort of USB wire. Just gonna do that. There's a lot more gestures now. Anyway, thank you guys very much for joining me. Hope to see you on my Discord if you want to talk further over the week. And I will see you probably next weekend. So thank you very much for joining me. And I'll see you next time. Bye!